Join me on day 3 of the Severn Valley Railway Autumn Steam Gala. Today we're at Bridgenorth station. Walking down the path towards the station, you can see and hear the trains being prepared in the background. 2999 Lady of Legend is waiting in the station, as we can see here, and she's passing to cross over the crossing to perform the runaround. Hagley Hall 4932 can be seen here, moving on shed to take on coal and water ready for the day's activities. "75069 sitting in the foreground, prepared and on standby in case it is needed. And then Lady of Legend moving her way back down the opposite platform to perform that runaround manoeuvre. Whilst all that shunting is going on, I think it's time for some breakfast. A sausage sandwich is the way forward. A walk down the hill through the car park, it takes us to the siding opposite the main running line. This is where I'll be watching Hagley Hall perform its first duty of the day. The rain was really coming down now though, so the umbrella was definitely out. But whilst we wait, a train, none other than 11456, makes its way into the station. This engine will be performing the local service today to Hampton Load from Bridgenorth, stopping at Erdington, where I'll be getting off. Time now for Hagley Hall 4930 to depart Bridgenorth. "11456 is now performing a shunt into the shed road, where it will be taking on some coal. The fireman needs to jump down and go and have a word with the shed crew to see which road they'd like them to be on. Once everyone knew what they were doing, 11456 made its way onto the far road, ready for some coal. Once it was coaled up, 11456 came back out, fully coaled, water, and manoeuvred itself back on to its carriage set to create a train. Now it's time for me to go to Erdington station. I've never been here before, I'm not 100% sure what to expect, but we're going to find out. We can watch 11456 depart. This is the train that I've just got off. 2999 Lady of Legend then runs straight through Erdington station on a non-stop service, going tender first. This is downhill, so there's not much excitement on this one. One 11456 then returns on the local service back into Erdington from Hampton Load. Then depart Erdington station back to Bridgenorth. One 3268 then arrives running through Erdington station on the non-stop. Listen to the sound of this. Different view this time, and 44932 approaches Erdington from Bridgenorth. Four 5596 Bahamas then runs through Erdington. I almost missed this one. Here's that local service back again with another train. And as you can see, it's absolutely throwing it down. the umbrella was out and you can probably hear the rain hitting against it. Next up, Hagley Hall 4930, non-stop service straight through Erdington. Have a listen to this one. And as the final local train leaves Erdington, that brings us to the end of the day. I decided to call it an end here. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.